Hey everybody, welcome to the POS Podcast. Today we have Jackson Hero with me. Saber's going to be a little bit late for this episode, but I guess we'll go ahead and get into what we've been doing for the past 2 weeks. Jax, what have you been doing?
Not masturbating. I mean, what? Yeah. So let's see. I went to Ciderfest and I ate cheese curds, and that was delicious.
Yeah, well, we will
and
talk
I
about
made
that.
Yes, and I learned how to make my own cheese curds, which were almost as delicious, but I added too much batter, so like they kept falling apart the first batch. But then the second batch was perfect, and so now I just need to find out how they do their batter. Like that's the thing. But yeah, I've been doing good. I've been doing pretty good.
Cool.
And my app came out finally. Go to my.
Did it come out yesterday?
Page. Yeah, it came out yesterday on Sunday. Yeah, go to my page, and you guys can go sign up for it if you want. Well, actually, no. Here's a little trick. Wait for like the third week. Yeah, wait for the third week. Yeah, I'll just say that, but only you 47 people know that. All right, there you go. Bye.
Hero, what about you?
I went to Ciderfest as well and had jolly times with friends. It was great. We talked about obscene things. It was
we did.
We talked about obscene things
like hours.
For hours, amazingly. One night. One night.
One night.
Yeah, we all went to Ponyville Ciderfest, which was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which are known for their cheese.
That's terrible. One night. And man, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
what did you guys think of Milwaukee?
I mean, it was chill.
Cold.
It was like an empty ghost town.
It was chill. It was below freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah.
For
No.
a city, that place had like no people. I was like, where the people at?
They're inside because it's cold.
Makes sense.
But yeah,
I'm always so paranoid whenever I go to a new city. I'm like, how strict are they on jaywalking here? Because it differs like per city.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, some cops will like pull you over and be like, "What did you just do?" Do you know how
Right.
that's an offense? It's just like, "I'm sorry, I just whatever." And it's,
I know in Boston, oh my, if you ride a bicycle on the sidewalk in Boston, people will take you down.
oh yeah, they will. They are.
Gotta get that on the road. It's like, oh geez, okay.
I hate
Yeah,
that shit. Like to me, that's so stupid. Why you can't ride a bike on the sidewalk? It's not a fucking motorcycle.
yeah.
It's just me riding my bike. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna completely damage and kill this old granny girl. Shut the fuck. God.
It was like, would I rather ride a bike on a sidewalk where I could maybe hit somebody, like, or would I ride it on the road where a car could hit me?
Yeah, exactly. To me, that absolutely makes no sense. Like, I got in trouble for that, and I like had to like play it off like, well, my tire. Like when the cops came, I had to like pretend like I was walking my bike on the sidewalk. Like, oh, yep, I'm just walking it home, and then it's fucking stupid. And then look, as soon as it comes.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. But Milwaukee, it's a nice little city. We didn't walk to see the lake or anything because it was too cold to do that. Because we could have like just walked like a mile and been at the lake.
Well, technically,
yeah.
the first day it was really cold, but the rest of the days it was just sort of like not warm.
We didn't really have
but not
that
like,
much
oh
time to like go see the lake with all the stuff we were doing.
Right.
But it was a lot of fun. Race just uploaded the Who's line for the for the convention, which that one was pretty funny. I think the actual Who's Line game that where Race and Saber read out off the lines, that was one of the funniest ones they've done.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Like when Race said maybe friendship isn't magic after all. That was great.
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah. But yeah, Ponyville Ciderfest, it's a convention that takes place in Milwaukee, and it's probably going to happen next year, too. So if you're around that area, definitely go check it out. And there's actually going to be another convention nearby, which is going to be in Chicago next year, I think at the end of March. So it's going to be it's close to Milwaukee. It's about an hour and a half like drive. So if you're in the Midwest, check out Winnie City PonyCon, which is going to be in late March.
You say Winnie City.
Winnie City. Winnie City.
Winnie City.
Yeah, because I know Saber, Race, and I will probably go down there. I don't know if you guys want to go, but you're welcome to.
Depends on monetary positioning.
Yeah, I know. Hero, you went there once, back in 2017, I think. Yeah.
Smaller cons are definitely for hanging out with friends, because the big cons can't do that as much.
Yeah, and Winnie City has that arcade that's like right across from the hotel.
Right. Yeah.
And there's a round one there too.
Yeah, 19 minutes away. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. What else? Anything else to talk about before we go into topics and stuff?
How was your week, Paleo?
Yeah, how was your week, Paleo?
It's all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Why?
Just
Why not
just trying to get back on a regular sleep schedule for the rest of the week.
Oh yeah, I got fucked up bad, especially when we had the sleep. Like the one night, it went back an hour. Yeah, it was already like 1. We experienced like 1 a.m. twice over there. So like getting back over here, like I fell asleep before.
From East Coast to Central, we went back an hour. Then daylight savings happened while we were in Central, so we went back to East Coast time. Then we came back to the East Coast and went to East Coast plus 1 time. And oh my god, that messed me up so badly.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try and take some Z-Quil tonight or something just to fix it, because it's just I'm exhausted right now.
Affecting you?
Dude, yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I tried to the first 2 nights, I tried to like fix it when I got back, but then like for some reason I keep having this thing where I go to sleep and then I wake up like at 2, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I woke up. And I can't go back to sleep. And it's just like, go back to sleep, body. You're not... it's just so annoying. I hate that. I hate that so much. It's just like, go to sleep. Stay asleep.
I got back on the Sunday, and then I woke up the Monday for work. And when I woke up, my body's like, boy, no, just go back to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Not today. I just worked from home that day. My body was like, you know damn well you can't.
Yeah, exactly. Just, stay home.
Yeah. But also in Milwaukee, because I had to stay there until like 7 or so to get back home, because that's when my plane ride was.
7 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you went to the hotel. I mean,
yeah, that's
the
why.
Museum.
Yeah, that's me and Kari. We went to the museum there, the public museum, which they had a lot of interesting stuff. They had like an Elasmosaurus skeleton. And a like a mammoth right at the entrance.
Elastomosaurus?
Elasmosaurus.
Interior.
It's like it's a plesiosaur, so it has one of those long necks and the flippers and everything.
So it's a Nessie.
Gotcha. Yeah,
it's a Nessie.
Yeah, okay. It was like super long. It was like something
like
42 feet long. It has a super long neck. The neck's like half of its body.
Explain a dinosaur term to me with another dinosaur term.
Yeah.
Well, the Velociraptor is clearly to the Gigantosaurus.
Say Nessie, thank you. I'm 5.
Yeah.
Nessie, the Loch Ness monster.
5-year-olds know more about dinosaurs.
Not without zoo books, they don't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it was kind of weird, that museum, because it was like, oh yeah, we're learning about like natural history and stuff, and now we're in Edo era Japan. What the fuck? Like, it was super like they didn't have like a focus. It was like you went one area to another area, and it was like these don't correlate with each other at all.
It was a YouTube jump cut museum.
Excuse me.
But yeah, and then when we got back to the hotel, we saw Soundboard, which gave us some stuff. And he gave me one of the cells that he was putting up for charity, because he had like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, he gave me
right
some.
over here.
I still gotta get a frame for mine. It's coming in soon.
Yeah, it's a cell from My Little Ponytails.
Yeah.
What is that? Minty? Is that Minty?
I don't know which one it is from My Little Ponytails.
I can't remember.
Let's see.
I know the boy he had was a Oh shoot, I
The
forgot
bully
his name
one.
now too. Yeah, I forgot his name now too. Dang.
Was it Lance?
Whatever. It was like Timmy. It's not Timmy. It's like Terry, something like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Someone's gonna be like Alfonso, and I'll be like, well, I wouldn't close that all down.
Carlos, horse.
Yeah, Soundboard, because he lives in the area. And he said that the museum that was down the street from the hotel is like moving because they ran out of space. So it was
Oh,
like,
wow.
okay, well, I hope wherever they move to, they make stuff focused a little bit, because there was also stuff in there that was like, oh wow, this has not been updated in a long time. Because they have some like CRTs in there showing some different facts and stuff, and they have like some like default fonts on some of the videos that they play. Like, wow, this is an old video. This has to be from like the 80s or something.
His name's Teddy. That's right. Okay.
Oh yeah, Teddy. That's
Sounds
that
like
one.
Teddy.
Did Ryan say that? Oh,
No,
no.
I just
Okay. Oh,
I
okay.
want to find the girl that you were looking at. I forgot her name. I thought it was Minty.
Yeah, but the museum was fun.
Did you get
So-
cheese curds one last time?
No, I didn't get one last time.
Aw.
No, I did eat at their the little cafe they had in the museum,
Okay.
which I did get cheese. I got a grilled cheese from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of
Wow,
course.
I typed in My Little Pony Tales, and I'm getting a bunch of friendship is magic. I didn't type that in. Google.
I thought you would have gotten a bunch of like just butts and tails or some shit like stupid.
All right, but speaking of pony, guess what?
Chicken butt.
I wasn't gonna say. I contemplated it, but I didn't.
I always go in. Yeah, I don't
So,
hesitate.
Coming out in 2021 in September
Oh,
is going to
yeah.
be the next My Little Pony movie, which is going to probably be the start of Generation 5,
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
possibly.
Possibly.
Yes. We'll
Yes.
see if it's good. Jack's gonna come watch it with us. Well, I'll be like,
Fuck.
whatever.
God damn it. I'll just be like, why? Like, I guess. And then if it's like bad, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, no, I can't do this again, guys. No, what the fuck? No.
The worst outcome
10
is if it's
more
just
years.
okay.
The fuck.
Right,
10 more
yeah.
years. 10 more years.
Yeah.
Because if it's
just
bad,
okay,
at least we
that's
can rag on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If
But
it's
then,
good,
like,
then like, oh well, here we go again.
10 more years.
10 more years. Yeah, you tell what, son. I'll tell you what. I like My Little Pony. No, it's just,
You
God.
think any of us trying to have children, please, son?
Look, son, I'm talking to my little Boba Fett clone version of me. Now, this is what it's going to do now. This is your robot mama.
Speaking with Rambo.
Yes, Rambo.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what it was, what it is,
What it was.
what it was, because according to like one of the Hasbro executive people, that it's supposed to be like a CG movie. So
So does that mean the show? So then they kind of shoot themselves in the foot, because if it's a CG movie, then it's like, oh, well, they're gonna not Jimmy Neutron, but like, well, technically Jimmy Neutron show, but Jimmy Neutron the show actually didn't look that bad compared to the movie. So
yeah,
Planet Sheen it, yeah, there we go, Planet Sheen it there. That'd be dumb.
but that's not the only thing to look forward to that got announced. Spider-Verse 2.
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah,
I
that
have
got
something to live
announced.
for.
Please
Yeah,
give it to
it's
my...
coming out April 2022, so a while.
April 20.
We're
God
waiting a while
dang.
for it.
That's a bit.
Yeah, that's oh man. We're saying that's a bit, but then it's just going to be like, wow, this came really fast.
Yeah.
It's gonna pop up and we'll be like, uh-oh, life is fleeting.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those times like every year you get older, like the time just speeds up, like the YouTube
Right.
speed bar, like 1.5, 2 times, 3 times. It's
kind
just
of
like, oh, God.
terrifying, actually. Like, I feel like I just graduated college, but I've been working for three and a fourth years at this point.
Has it
Like,
really
I
been
feel
over
like I
3 years
just
now?
started that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is time? Like, really?
No, what is time? It's crazy. Like I've just been noticing that too. Just like time is really going a lot faster than it used to, and it's just like slow the fuck down for a second. What? Wait, what? It's just like, oh yeah.
Honestly, time's starting to feel like a convention where you're like, did that happen on Friday or Saturday?
Yeah, exactly.
Did that happen in 2018 or 2019?
Right.
Yes. That's when
I keep forgetting that Captain Marvel came out this year.
Yeah, I remember I was thinking of MomoCon, and I was like, I kept confusing things that happened at last year's MomoCon with this year's MomoCon. I was like, oh shit, that was last year, not this year. I was like, oh god, and I was just like,
Yeah. So yeah, Spider-Verse. That is something to look forward to.
Yeah, get that chocolate and vanilla swirl action going between Miles and Gwen, baby. That's what it's gonna be about.
Yeah. By the way, if you do want to answer or ask questions, you can use super chats, which we've received some since the start of the show, or you can ask us questions on Twitter with our Twitter handles, which are Paleostono, Hirosashi, and Jax Blade Fitness.
Because someone stole
Saber's
Jax,
but he's not here at the moment.
So
So
even tweet. Stole
let's
my name.
talk about some trailers.
Oh yeah, let's do it. One of them I'm actually really excited for now.
So one just came out today, which is Scoob.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it, to be honest. Like honestly, I watched the trailer because like I watched like I watched it first and I was like, huh, you know what? That was actually kind of charming and wholesome. Like the whole thing where like he licked his face is like, yeah, don't do that again. You're like that shit cracked me. I was like, okay, that's funny. And then like just like Velma looking like an extra thick Scooby snack, so I like that. Yeah, and so
She's looking like our full course damn.
Yeah, she did, man. Like I don't know what the fuck they did to Velma. She was fine.
Yeah,
so it's just like. Yeah, she did have a glow up. Yeah, glow up. But like, I liked it. Like everything in the trailer, and then like I watched a Black Nerd's video on it too because I know he's such a Scooby fanboy, and it was like there was so much stuff. I was like, oh shit, I did miss that. Oh, that is a pup named Scooby Doo reference. Oh my god, that right there. And
there's also a reference in the background that somebody pointed out on Twitter. The Takamoto like bowling alley. Like Takamoto is like the designer for like all the Mystery Incorporated stuff, like for the original designs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it seems like it's because they have reference like Blue Falcon and Dino Mutt with Scooby and Shaggy's with their Halloween costumes, and it seems like they're going to do a lot of like references to Hanna-Barbera properties.
Yeah, I like the design too. Aesthetically, it looks really good.
Yeah, the only problem that I really have are voices.
Because, you wanted
you
want Matthew Lillard?
Yeah, because like I don't understand why they didn't just go with the cast they already have. Because they have to put those celebrity voices in for the characters, and also Shaggy. It sounds like somebody's trying to do an impression of Shaggy and not Shaggy.
Like dudes and dudettes.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to train.
Celebrities make money.
Yeah, and also Velma and Daphne sound very different.
Oh yeah, Velma especially. Velma
very different.
Yeah.
Velma sounds very sultry.
The only one I'm fine with is Fred. I was like, oh, Fred's voice sounds.
Well, that's
okay.
Zac Efron.
Yeah.
It's like Zac Efron.
Yeah, but it's so weird, like, because I was talking on the phone with Saber about this just a few hours ago. How like I hate it how animation companies feel the need to put in like big time celebrities when they have perfectly fine voice actors that they can hire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Chris fucking Rock will like make a whole big deal about like voice acting is so easy now. I get paid $1 million.
The circus.
Yeah, I will give you that because like okay, well who is okay, so it's Grey Delisle, Matthew Lillard, Frank
Welker, which he is in the movie. He's voicing Scooby Doo. They couldn't replace him.
Oh yeah, exactly. You can't
but he's also the voice of Fred.
Yeah, he's also the voice of Fred, but it was just like, oh yeah, I guess we can use Zac Efron. I know they changed Velma's voice actress to the one who voices Sadie on like stuff because she's just taken over as Velma's voice actress. So like, who am I missing now? Oh yeah, I got none. That's pretty much everyone. Yeah, no. Daphne's Grey Delisle. Yeah, Daphne's Grey Delisle. So it's just like that's all of them. So, Yeah, that the voice thing is nasty to me, but it's just I don't know. To me, I think Matthew Lillard is a good Shaggy, and I'm interested in how this other guy is. But it's just like, to me, like, rest in peace, Casey Kasem just had like that voice that just ooh Shaggy to me.
Yeah, I still want to see it though, because it does look pretty interesting. It has a unique style to it. So yeah,
they can always redub it after the movie comes out. It is animation. Yeah, it's animation. There you go. Just get a billionaire. Just fucking. You know what? You know who? What's the meme lord now? I forget his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Meme lord billionaire. I'm forgetting it. It's right there.
Musk?
Elon Musk. Elon Musk could just be like, I like Scooby-Doo, but I want those voices, and pay for it. Like, that's nothing for him. To be that rich.
Meme lord. How do you say that word?
All right,
that's what it was.
Let's move on to another trailer that had the past week. Soul.
Oh yeah, this
Pixar's
fucking
Soul.
movie. The fucking movie that's like, oh, you got me interested to go see it, but I know you're gonna do that shit to make me cry, you motherfucker. I know what you're trying.
Movie, of course they will. Like, what?
Cars 3 didn't make me cry.
Cars 3
I watched that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well, I only watched Cars 3 because of that video we watched about the guy saying he had a crush on the cars. Like, that's the only reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason I watched it.
I don't know, like, I thought Cars 2 is like the best one of the three.
Well, I haven't seen Cars 2, and I only saw the first half of Cars 1.
Let me tell you, Cars 2 is pinnacle movie making. You should go watch
Oh, wow. Yeah, I totally believe you. Yeah.
So good.
I heard you say pinnacle before. Yeah, so yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how Cars 2 exists in the form that it does. It would be so bad.
So, what do you guys think of Soul? From the
It's
trailer.
racist.
Pixar
Why are they always
doesn't
making
know.
black people creatures? Just
I don't understand why they like put delayed delayed Spies in Disguise to December, so it's like even closer to Soul, where it has that.
Wait,
scene-
Soul comes out this year?
No, it comes out summer of next year.
Oh, okay.
But Spies in Disguise comes out in December, so they're like 6 months apart.
Jesus. Yeah, so was that the thing that, like, a bunch of black people were getting upset, like, why they always got to be creatures? Like, fucking Tiana's got to be a frog. This donkey's got to be Eddie Murphy, you know? It's just like...
One thing I did notice about Soul, though, is that, like, some of their faces are just shaped in a way I'm like, ugh.
Oh, you mean like how weird they are, like, sort of melon?
Tall and like we like that is not how faces are.
They look like gourds. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
To Toon J in the chat says, Bebe's Kids, Home, and Spider-Verse are the only animated movies starring a black person where they don't turn into an animal or soul for 70% of the movie.
Yeah, for 70% of the movie.
Well, we don't know with Spies in Disguise and Soul because they're not out yet, but, I mean, we can guess. But Bebe's Kids and Home, I wouldn't call those good movies. Spider-Verse is great.
I haven't watched Bebe's Kids since I was like
It's
15,
not great.
so I can't. I remember there was a bunch of quotes I liked in it, but I remember it wasn't like, oh god.
There's like the whole
Bebe's
advertising
Kids and
campaign
Rocky.
is like, it's animation with attitude.
We don't die, we multiply. What happened to that dude's voice? He used to be in everything. Did he die?
I don't know.
You know that guy who was like the goanna in Fern Gully? And he was like, if I'm gonna eat somebody.
I don't know.
Tone Lock. Let me look that up.
He might have
I'm
died.
curious
I
now,
don't
'cause
know.
I haven't heard him in forever. Tone Lock.
But Soul, I do like the way they're animating the city. It looks like really nice. Because it looks like it's just in Brooklyn. That's what it looks like to me.
Oh shit. He
He
pulled a Tim Curry, but in a bad way because he had a seizure.
had a seizure? Oh.
Yeah, he was arrested for a DUI, and then like he claimed to have a seizure, and then he's been having health problems due to seizures. So that's probably, well, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
we'll see. There are two Pixar movies coming out next year with Onward and Soul.
Oh yeah, that troll movie.
Semblance of interested in Onward. I gotta be honest.
Yes.
Is that the one with the troll people?
Yeah.
Okay.
With Chris Pratt and Tom Holland.
Okay.
So let's move on to some streaming news about HBO Max. Because they did a whole thing like Disney Plus was doing, announcing the stuff that's going to be on their service. And there's a lot of animated content that's going to be on there. With their like new Looney Tunes stuff that they're doing. The new Boondocks seasons, which unfortunately...
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to John Witherspoon, who is the voice of Granddad.
Well, you know what's sad about that too is the fact that like it wasn't one of those ones because like you know how some people get up and it's like sort of expect him to go. Yeah. He was 77 and he still had like plans.
And he had like a video on his YouTube channel, like he's saying like, oh yeah, we're gonna be doing new Boondocks soon, and like a couple days later, like he died.
Yeah, he had a heart attack in his sleep. This sucks. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, his son. I mean, I'm not going to put this pressure onto his son or anything like that, but his son can do like his dad's voice on point. So, and his son is also like in the entertainment industry. So, if he wanted to, do something, so that might be like.
Yeah, they may delay the release of those Boondock seasons, but I mean, I wouldn't.
Well, they already recorded all his lines.
They did?
Yeah, because he was on the Joe Rogan podcast and he was talking about how like he already recorded a bunch of stuff for them.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got it.
Okay. So they'll probably do some kind of tribute to him. I hope they do that in the show.
Yeah. Pull a freaking Leaves from the Vine for the Boondocks.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see like new Boondocks on there. Also, that one show from J.G. Quintel that we've been wondering where the hell it was. Close enough.
It's coming.
Yeah, Close Enough is going to be on HBO Max, which we called it on the last podcast.
Oh, okay,
I remember last podcast we were saying like Close Enough is probably going to be on HBO Max's like thing since that's owned by Warner Brothers and everything. So yeah, Close Enough by J.G. Quintel, which is going to be a bit of a more adult regular show, basically.
Yeah, because they were boning in the car.
You think it'll be? It won't be as funny due to the nature that it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be like super clever with its like roundabout jokes. It can just say the adult thing.
I don't know.
I
mean that.
I guess you have to just see it. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a show that is from a creator that made cartoons for Cartoon Network, but now is doing something that's a bit more adult. So I don't know, but I mean, regular show was already kind of adult with us.
But that made them clever because it was like, oh, we have to watch for the.
But I feel like the way the situations that these characters are going to be put in, because they're about like late 20-year-olds transitioning into their 30s. Yeah, it's gonna be relatable for us.
Oh yes. Regular show was for early 20s. This is for later 20s. Perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's why I don't watch nearly as much anime anymore, because they stopped being relatable. And anytime I find an anime where someone's like 30, I'm like, oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah,
I was thinking about that. No, funny enough, here, me and my friend were. It was just like, what anime follow like grown men? And it was like Dragon Ball Z. Who's not a teenager? I guess Boruto, but we follow the stupid kids. And it was just like it's so hard to think of like, oh yeah, right. Like in their teenage years or I don't know. Yeah,
Japan loves the ages 16 and 17. This is like their favorite things like on the planet.
Well, yeah, because remember like what was it? The swimming anime Free. There was like, oh, once you hit like 18, you're not special anymore. That's what they kept saying. Like that was one of the plots in the show. So it was just like, oh, once I hit 18, I'm not special anymore. So it's just like, okay, so there you go. That's probably why.
Yeah. So one thing I'm excited for on HBO Max is the Adventure Time specials that are gonna happen.
You just want to see frickin' Marceline finger fucking on the first. It's HBO Max. It's HBO Max, so they can get away with it.
They're actually getting up a lot of the TV shows on the service. They're gonna have all of Friends, all of Big Bang Theory, The West Wing, all the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, all of South Park.
What? Say that again.
What did you just say? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's what That's like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Wait, HBO's getting Big Bang.
Yeah. Let's see, all of South Park, Rick and Morty. CW shows that they're doing. Oh yeah, they got the rights to all the Studio Ghibli stuff to their movies.
I can finally watch more than two movies. Yeah.
How did they get that?
Money. That's how.
They've got to have money.
They bought it from Disney though.
Yeah, well, Disney distributed a lot of the dubs for a while, but I guess they lost that.
Okay, they must have lost it because I don't believe someone bought it from Disney. I don't believe anyone buys anything from Disney.
Yeah,
Disney does the buying. You,
so they're gonna have
you get bought.
You cannot.
They're gonna have like a bunch of the BBC shows like Doctor Who, the original Office, on there.
Father Ted.
Oh, they're gonna have Doctor Who. Oh, if they have Doctor Who in Big Bang, I might actually get HBO.
And since it's Warner Brothers, they get the Lord of the Rings. They have that stuff.
TV series.
All the DC hero movies, comic book movies. But
maybe I won't get HBO Max.
But the animated ones too. So there you go. That's good.
See, there's some original shows they're gonna put on there, which some of them sounded very interesting, like the Close Enough, which I'm excited about. There's gonna be an animated Gremlins series.
Oh yes!
Yeah.
Fuck yes! I'm super excited for that. I'm super excited for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ryan in the chat talked about there's going to be. Oh wait, where'd everybody go? Hello? Oh shit. Oh no. Hello? Can you guys still hear me? In the chat? Oh shit. Let me try this. Are we back? Okay.
Scooby-Doo's stupid ass thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. I could hear Paleo, but not Jackson Hero.
Okay, here we're back. That was weird.
What happened?
This time I forgot to turn my VPN off before streaming, because sometimes the VPN gets weird with streaming.
Yeah, is that like annoying? Because like sometimes like the VPN will keep me from going to like certain sites, and I'm just like, well, I actually need to use this site right now. It's not a dirty one or something. So
because I usually always
like
remember to
my credit card. It's like I need.
I usually always remember to turn it off, but I just forgot this time. But let's see. What was I gonna say? So yeah, Close Enough, Adventure Time, the Gremlins show. What else was here? Oh, I was saying like Ryan Walchison said in the chat. There's going to be like a talk show with Elmo.
Oh,
it's called like the Not Very Late Show or something.
Is it gonna be okay? So it's for kids.
I don't know.
I hope it's just for adults. That'd be hilarious.
That'd be hilarious.
I'll watch that every night.
Yeah, like previous HBO content are gonna be on there, like Sopranos, like
Happily Ever After.
World.
Is Happily Ever After gonna be on there? You remember that?
I don't know.
That 90s happily colored show where it was more ethnic based and they told fairy tales, and they had like one episode where Will Smith was Pinocchio. And then Chris Rock was Jiminy Cricket, but instead of being a cricket, he was a what was it? A termite, and he was like, I'm not gonna eat this kid. That was a good episode.
Let's see, Sex and the City, the Watchmen show.
Oh yeah, I still need to watch that.
Game of Thrones, but now it's ruined for me.
Dang, it's like no one can watch that show anymore. It
Yeah,
sounds
and
so
also
sad.
the recently announced spinoff, which there was supposed to be like a different one, but then they're like, oh no, we're doing another one. They're like, what?
Yeah.
It stinks because it feels like Game of Thrones is so ruined that I can't even like watch it anymore because it sounds like it's almost
Yeah,
like
like even on rewatches, it's like, well, this doesn't lead up to anything. So yeah.
Well, is it like one of those shows that you can watch, but like if someone's new watching it and they're like, hey, should I check this out? Yeah, you can watch it, but stop here. Just stop watching right here. Is there a moment
every
like that?
season like ends on a cliffhanger, so it doesn't like.
Oh, so you can't
it
do
doesn't
that?
work like that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I say to people about Sword Art Online. I'm like,
Yeah, that's remember
episode
you said that for
12.
me. Yeah, that's what you did for me because I was like watching it. Yeah, and you were like, because I remember back when that show.
Oh
came
yeah,
out,
that was
and I
another
like,
big one. I'm glad the chat's reminding me of stuff. Jellystone. It's like a Hanna-Barbera show created by C.H. Greenblatt, who made Chowder. So
oh, cool.
that's
gonna be
His
awesome.
last name is Greenblatt.
yeah.
No wonder he sounds like
Yeah,
a
Greenblatt.
Chowder character. For God's sake. Greenblatt.
Greenblatt.
But yeah, and there's like an
What a
image
name.
of his of what Jellystone will look like, and like his style fits Hanna-Barbera so well. So I'm excited for that. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming for it. The only thing is that it's pricier than other services. It's starting at $14.99.
How
It's
much?
49.
$14.99 a month.
How much is Disney Plus a month?
$6.99.
Oh, $6.99.
Which is cheaper than
yeah. $7, but
pretty much all of them.
14. So $15 a month would be okay. $6.99.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Okay,
Ryan
that's-
says that
cheap, but
Infinity
still,
Train is
I mean,
also moving exclusively to HBO Max.
What was it, 180 a year? Like, oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's why you kids got to learn to set up.
Oh
budgets
yeah,
and-
there's
chat.
going to be a live action Looney Tunes show that they're doing, which is it's
action?
a hybrid. So like
Oh, okay,
the
that's
Looney
fine,
Tunes
that's
character is going to
fine.
be animated, and Robert Zemeckis is producing it. So yeah, Robert Zemeckis, for those of you who don't know, did Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So hopefully it'll look really good.
So you can like have an episode where like Lola Bunny and a guy go on a date and it'd be like completely
That'd be
normal
great.
because like I'll be the guy. I will go. I will
What is
sign up.
this self-insert fantasy you have?
I will literally fly down to LA and be like, I just want to audition for this one second. I just
I'm not a furry, but
I'm not a furry, but yeah. Like no, all I need is one scene. Because is it going to be more adult Looney Tunes based or is it
I
going to be?
don't know. Oh yeah, Ryan in the chat says Christopher Lloyd's going to be in the show.
Oh, okay.
So, and the
Judge
show's
Dredd.
the show's called Tuned Out.
Okay, see, so you can have like a little quick segment of like, yeah, I really like Lola, but she cheated on me with that one
And,
dude.
and,
then
and,
she, like,
man,
comes
they're
back.
not CGI Looney Tunes. They're like 2D Looney Tunes. Is what they're gonna be. Hey, where'd you guys go? Are you guys still in here? What the fuck? What happened? What keeps happening with Discord? Are you there? Are you back?
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
We're having difficulties tonight.
Internet is some kind of way tonight.
Yeah.
Paleo, have we fixed this shit yet? No, Hero, you gotta let him do it. Okay.
Here, I'm gonna just restart the call here for you guys.
Oh, but is that Saber? Did Saber just join?
It's calling him.
Oh, okay. Guys, I'm drinking my drink. We
Okay.
can't see Jackson Hasashi. Oh, dude, your freaking stream's on the thing. You know what? Okay. Yeah,
Wait,
Paleo.
now it's just Jax. What the fuck?
Hi, guys. How are you doing?
Why does this keep happening?
Welcome to the Jax Blade Show. Lola Buddy does not make
Oh,
you
there
a
we go.
furry.
Okay,
Keep that
no,
quiet.
it's just me and Jax at the moment. Can Hero join?
Yeah, sure. Of course he can join. I don't see the problem.
Hero. Like let me see if he can. Wait, is his internet off? Because he says he's not. Oh, wait, no, he's back. Says he's back online now.
There he is.
Oh,
Nice.
there we go. Okay,
Good. There we go.
Man.
So that's how you're a furry?
No, liking Lola
you know what it
Bunny
is?
doesn't make you a
It's
furry.
you know what it is? It's Disney sees us talking about HBO Max, so they're
Gotcha.
canceling
We're
the
trying to
stream.
help the show. Come on now.
One thing I mentioned on Twitter after the news came out about HBO Max is that one thing I'm glad about these two services is that they're really focused on making a bunch of animated content. So
Yeah,
give them props for that.
animation's the goat.
So yeah, but yeah, the tuned out, the one with the Looney Tunes characters, they're not CGI characters. They're gonna be like 2D characters.
Sweet. So I can like have a whole little skit with like Bugs saying, "Oh, Lola cheated on me," and then like have a flashback of like Lola in bed, and I'm just like, "What the? No, what happened?" And then just like that'll be it. Listen, HBO, please just give me this once, please. I need. I want this one. I'm just not a furry. I'm not a furry.
Oh yeah, Ryan said like Apple TV Plus just came out, and the only animated thing in it is Snoopy in space. So there was like no advertising for that. Apple TV Plus, like who's what?
What the fuck is that?
I've never heard of it. I don't even know what that
I
is.
Yeah,
don't know
like,
what that is. Is that for like the
I
app?
actually saw a Double Toasted did a video on it talking about Apple TV Plus and say like, so over the weekend I just watched all the content on Apple TV Plus and I'm done. Like they just don't have any content on it. Like what the?
Wow. Okay.
But HBO Max is supposed to launch with like over 10,000 hours of content, so that's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah.
10,000 hours. Can you imagine? Like, imagine if someone paid you, like, hey, I'll pay you, like, I don't know, fucking this amount of money just to do nothing,
The
just
amount
watch
of money
every
is
show.
important.
$300,000. I'll pay you $300,000 to watch 10,000 hours.
417 days worth of content.
Yes.
$300,000.
And
Yes.
that's 6 figures.
Yep, that's more. Yeah, that's 6 figures. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
But you can't go anywhere. You have to watch within a certain time frame. Like, you're just like a shut and meat.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, if
I'll
someone said
have
that-
3 screens at once.
Okay. All right. Now you have to do a video essay on each of them and why they're so good.
Damn
I
it!
was just gonna let the TV play for 416 days.
Would you ever like? Okay, hypothetically, if there was a way where like you could put on like a thing and then just like consume the media like super fast, just so you're caught up on it. Just like let's say it's like a show you're sort of interested in, but you're like, I'll watch it whenever. And then you put it on and just like you get
with
That's
Game
why
of Thrones
I wish
free,
like
whatever.
hyperbolic time chambers would be real, because like I just go in there,
Okay.
catch up with everything, come out and not waste time.
Oh my gosh! Like if I wanted to, no, I need it for manga. Because if I wanted to read One Piece, oh my Lord, have mercy! Are you crazy? Like
Katie
no way
did
in
it.
the world.
Freaking Katie did caught up on One Piece.
Katie is
like, started
inhuman.
from the beginning.
Maybe something else.
Yeah.
I'm not doing all that. It's not happening.
She read the shit too. She didn't. She's just like, oh god. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, HBO Max comes out next year. I think like in spring or something. But it'll have a lot of stuff on it. And Disney Plus comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be stuck on that all day tomorrow. I'm gonna be watching some Mighty Ducks.
Mighty
Is all the
Ducks.
Disney stuff off of Netflix now?
Do what?
Is all the Disney stuff off of Netflix? now?
I think they have like a certain time that'll be
Yeah,
on
okay.
when like the licenses run out. They'll just be off.
It's gone, yep. And
Yeah.
then Netflix becomes much worse, I guess.
Obsolete.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
besides like, yeah.
Besides their
pretty much.
original content and stuff.
But BoJack's ending, so like, what else
Yeah.
do they really got?
That's why they split the final seasons into 2 parts.
Yeah.
I mean, like Hilda, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
That
Castlevania.
too.
Castlevania, yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of Netflix,
And
Green Eggs and Ham.
Oh yeah, the show's really good. Surprisingly,
Yeah,
I was watching that before the show
I
came
am
out.
flabbergasted at how good the show is.
I know, isn't it weird how they take such a simple story, which should not be multiple seasons,
Yeah.
which should not be, and then they are like able to go like, oh, by the way, you want some funny writing? You want some likable characters? We got you. We got you. You want some stellar animation? We got you.
Yeah,
and it's just
it's all-
like
it's all
this
like
is about fucking bacon and eggs, mate. It's what it is.
Yeah, it's hand drawn frame by frame animation, and it looks great. Other than like certain vehicles and stuff are like 3D, but they really implement them like really well. I was surprised at how much I liked Sam I Am, because he reminds me so much of Wander from Wander Over Yonder.
Oh, that's probably why I don't like Sam I Am, because he
You-
reminds
you
me of
don't like
Wander. He annoys me. He annoys me so much.
But I also like Guy Am I, because like he's voiced by Michael Douglas, and he has like such the perfect voice for him. Just,
No,
like,
he
this
does- he
grumpy,
does have
this
such a-
grumpy man.
No, it is perfect. Like that whole first episode. You know what? I take back. Sam was cool because that episode he was just like, "Look, I just want to eat my fucking oat mush. I just want to
Yeah.
get on my day." And he was just like, "Hey, can you hook my dude up?" Like that was nice of him. That was really nice. Like
Yeah.
that was a wholesome scene. But like then there's a bunch of scenes. So I was just like, so when they get green eggs and ham, do they automatically get like a full ham every single time? Like, do you know how much protein?
That is a
in
lot
that?
of ham, yeah.
Do you know how constipated you would be to consume that every day? Just like a big.
You
A
know
big
what though?
ham.
It's a cartoon.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
Cartoon.
Yeah,
air.
whatever. Cartoon air,
Yeah,
cartoon,
cartoon air.
stomachs, cartoon digestive systems,
Yeah.
cartoon everything.
But yeah, a lot of the like the Seuss stuff is like very Seuss. It's very like out there and crazy. And I enjoyed all the characters and the episodes. They have this team of two bad guys that are following them. I like their dynamic a lot.
No, they're funny.
Yeah.
That shit cracked me up in the second. I was like, "Oh, it's supposed to be your." Oh no, but it's not anymore. It's not anymore. Like that. Remember?
And there's actually a lot of like great jokes, clever jokes in the background that like if you didn't catch it, like it's great. Like there's a toy store later on where it says if you don't catch the name of the toy store, you're just gonna miss this joke. But it said like Dopaminos. And I'm like, oh my god, dopamine.
It's terrible. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So there's a lot of clever jokes like that. There's also like references to movies. Like there's a reference to like Shawshank Redemption, and there's a reference to The Usual Suspects. But yeah, it's been really great. So I'm just still flabbergasted that it like costs so much. It costs like over like $6 million an episode.
But you see what it looks like.
Yeah, it
so
looks
I'm not
great.
surprised by it. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm just surprised they were able to stretch a book you can read in like 5 minutes into a 13 episode series.
Money does it.
Read it.
Seriously, that's so. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. But it's a good show. I
Yeah.
highly recommend it, chat. Go
Yeah,
watch it.
I like Saber had a review of it come out today, and he said it was like
I
the
need to watch that.
best Seuss adaptation they've had since the Chuck Jones Grinch. So
What about the Chuck Jones Cat in the Hat? That was funny too.
yeah, like
And
all
the
the
Chuck
Chuck
Jones
Jones like
Green Eggs
Dr.
and Ham.
Seuss stuff is pretty good.
Like the Chuck Jones Halloween Night Grinch movie.
Yeah.
What was it? The one where the Grinch met the Cat in the Hat. He was like,
Yeah.
"Good day, Mr. What's so good about it, cat?"
I like you better with my glasses off. You keep them on and face the truth.
Yes, you keep them on and face the truth. I love those shows. That is such a good show. You're not a real. You're not a real cat. Who ever heard of a 6-foot cat? That's so good.
Yeah. So yeah, go watch it if you haven't. Came out this past Friday, and it's a pretty good watch.
Better watch it before you get addicted to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yep. You're gonna be watching all sorts of Mighty Ducks and see my girl Debbie.
All right. I think that's it for topics. So we can go right ahead into Q&A. So if you have any questions, you can use a super chat or ask us on Twitter. And we already have some super chats here. But there's one that we missed because it was a donation from Streamlabs from Jelly18 last time. It says, if you can read this, what's a creepypasta that scared you as a kid? First of all, creepypasta wasn't a thing when we were kids.
Yeah, it wasn't. Do you know how old we are?
What is a creepypasta?
Yeah, what is that, like scary spaghetti or some shit like
that? I'm not even joking. Like, what does that mean?
Okay, so Hero, a creepypasta is just a ghost story, or not a ghost story, but like a scary story people tell on the internet, and they're like various. Yeah, and they repost it, and then some people have gotten into these things where they tell the story online like in a very horrific tone, like they read it and they add all this music to make it really horrifying. So it's just pretty much like your friends telling you scary stories. That's pretty much all it is.
I don't think I've ever experienced that on the internet ever.
So this is something about me that I will share. I absolutely fucking loathe scary stories to a point where I love horror movies. But I cannot do scary stories because once you tell me like, so there was this person and the room closed and they were in it, I'm just like, shut up, I'm gonna be thinking about it now. And I'm just like, shut up. I remember freaking at MomoCon, freaking Laura was telling us
talking about the butt eye guy.
Yeah, and I was like covering my ears because I was like, I don't want to hear this before bed, Laura. I don't know what's happening. And so like it really, my imagination, the mind is a motherfucker. Like the mind will make you just imagine the most worst shit ever. Like there was this one story about this guy who was like walking down the street smiling, and then this guy was just walking home, then all of a sudden he turned around and he was just smiling, following him to his car, and then like he started dancing at him, and then he ran away and then started sprinting at him, and I was just like, nah, some motherfucker check his ass real quick. But it's just like that notion someone would do that is terrifying. It's just like I don't like
I don't like scary stories, so let me tell you a scary story.
I hate scary stories. I will always cover my ears and do that. La, 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 I don't want to hear this. Like, well, like, do not tell me it.
Let's see. From Jellystone again, a super chat. If you could invent a holiday, what themes would you want it to be centered around, as well as what day of the year your holiday can take place?
Animation Day. You can celebrate animation, and you get your own cartoon avatar, and they play nothing but animation on the TV. That'd be cool. And it would be
adults would be
March
so mad.
15th every year. There you go. I know adults would be so salty, but then it's just like, oh shit, this is actually good.
Mine would be either about dolphins or dinosaurs, and it would take place in June. June or July.
Yes.
It's just like a music holiday. I know a lot of people would hate this, but like, you just play music loudly in the streets and everyone get on the streets and dance. That is definitely the Caribbean in me coming out though.
Yeah, man.
Because we have a celebration like that in St. Kitts.
And then you get like all those like patties and stuff, right? The food.
Yeah. It's
I
very
love
tasty.
those.
But yeah, so it's basically people drive big cars with just like the biggest honking speakers I've ever seen in my life. They just drive down the streets playing carnival music. Carnival music means a different thing in the U.S., doesn't it? Let me just say
carnival, like
Caribbean music. As soon as I said carnival music, I was like, that means something different here. Whoops. You know, the
circus.
Afro Circus. Yeah, man. Let me hear it. Hear this great jam. Listen to this.
It's a fun time though. Just everyone's loosened up, just having a good time dancing in the streets. We don't have that really in the U.S., do we? So yeah, I would want that sometime in the summer.
Would it be? Yeah, I guess it would work better in the summer because I can see like that sounds like a cool idea, but also I can see like the benefit of the people who are like, yeah, I gotta fucking go to work. What the hell? Wait, would it be a work off holiday for people?
Yeah, it's a work off holiday.
Okay,
you have to
perfect.
be. You weren't bothering everyone in the state.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? What is this?
Yeah.
I feel bad for people who work on holidays. It's sad.
Yeah.
Let's see. From Editman RGG 2. The only best part about Pokemon Sword and Shield is Sonya and Nessa. DeviantArt intensifies.
Is Sonya that gym leader lady?
No, that's Nessa.
What's a Sonya?
Is
Sonya's
Sonya the fighter girl?
The professor's assistant.
Oh, she's got the orange hair. That's
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do always like the new like human designs they have.
Pokemon hair is like always impossible.
Yeah.
Like always.
The hairspray that goes into it must be
Right.
This is like
also
insane.
from Editman RGT 2. By the way, put some weight and overall. Put some weight and overalls on Velma. I think that's what he meant.
Overhauls?
No, overalls.
Okay. I thought you were saying that in my
it
hearing.
said, put some weight and overalls on Velma in the Scoob movie, and you get a female Saber Spark.
Yeah. We can't let him have that power because he'll brag about it.
Man, people really want Saber to be a girl.
Yeah, and a furry.
No.
You almost made me say things.
I had to catch myself.
Don't make me say things.
Yeah, yep.
Malik Webster saying Promare returns to theaters December 8th. Good.
What's that about?
I might be able to see it then.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Weird. This Discord decided.
Did you just fart?
Shut up. God damn it. I think that was on mic.
No.
I was just like, oh, shit.
Oh,
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Oh, damn.
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Wait, can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. Wait, is Jimmy Carter dead? He's trending.
He's 90 or something, right?
He's in the hospital. He's like almost 100. He's
Well, I mean, he's like in his later years. So it's just like every year after 90 is like a victory lap, in my opinion.
Let me see. He's 95, so he's an old guy. He's an old boy. Is he the longest living president so far? Whatever. Let's talk about stuff. What are we on?
We're
We're
on
on
Q&A.
questions. You missed
Separate chat.
everything else.
Yeah, you missed.
Damn, dude.
Did you want to say anything about Scoob since you're?
Yes, I will.
About Velma.
We already talked and thirsted
Yeah, we talked about
Velma.
like,
Wait,
the super
hold
chat.
the phone. How old is she, boys? Y'all need to
The super
She's
chat.
old. She came out in the 70s. She's old.
The super chat we just got from Editman said, by the way, put some weight and overalls on Velma in the Scoob movie, and you get a female Saber Spark.
Ain't wrong. They ain't wrong. So I think like Velma's a very cute character. Daphne, I don't know. So okay, hold on. Let me pump the brakes for a second. So Scooby sounds great. It's Frank Welker, so of course. Everybody else, their voice I'm skeptical of. Where I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
need to watch.
we mentioned that.
I need to watch the movie to get a full-on like experience because I was quick to think today. Okay, I'm gonna shit on this stuff, and I'm like, no, hold on, let's watch it first, because as of right now, first impressions, Velma's voice very deep, Daphne lethargic, Fred all right, Shaggy a shitty Shaggy impersonation, Scooby perfect. So that's where I stand. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I hope it's good. I like the designs. I like a pup named Scooby Doo looking stuff.
Yeah, that's great.
We'll see. I got a plastic Ziploc bag with some sirloin steak leftovers. I'm gonna eat this while we talk.
All right.
Did you cook it?
Okay.
Of course I did.
Okay.
The super chat we were on, it says Promare returns to theaters December 8th. If it's in a theater near me, I'll try to go see it. Then we got a super chat from Enigma Prince asking, so YouTube decided that on December 10th they will authorize their authority to delete channels that aren't profitable for them. How will this affect all of you and how you generally deal with this? So
I think that's sensationalized.
Yeah, because I looked into it too, and it seems like stuff is a bit misleading about what was said for that, because it wouldn't make sense for YouTube to do that, because that would be dumb. I mean, though they have done dumb things before.
Yeah, but that's
Like, all the time.
that's on the verge of insanity, where it's like, no, you'll lose so much business that way.
Yeah. One thing, however, that is kind of worrying is the thing that they're doing once 2020 rolls around, is saying if your content is kid-friendly or not, and if YouTube thinks it's wrong, you're fined $42,000.
Wait, what?
I don't think it's gonna be that bad either.
Yeah.
I think it's an extreme case. Though the FCC getting involved with YouTube is like inevitable. I was wondering when they'd finally show up. So here they are.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't... I saw Lonely Goomba talk about it on Twitter. So, like, why doesn't YouTube just create a separate site that is just for kids?
Netflix did it.
Yeah.
Stupid. Well, because kids would still. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, they could do it. Like, and I do agree with you, Paleo. But then like kids would just be like lying about their ages. Like,
Yeah.
I'm 40 on YouTube right now. Like, because I lied
Like,
about my age.
it's like- You guys are massive websites. Do you not know how the internet works for people?
Mhm.
Listen, let's be real here. They just want to make their goddamn fucking money.
Yeah.
And that's it. If they have to make themselves look like the good guys in the process, then whatever. But this is a temporary bullshit. Remember the apocalypse?
Yeah.
When there was
Yeah.
a video that was called Alabama N-word. It was a music video, and there was a Coke advertisement on that. And Coke flipped out. They're like, what the fuck are we doing on this video? I don't
Mhm.
blame them. YouTube needs to be better than that. But at the same time, in typical fashion, when something goes wrong, there's a knee-jerk reaction where things go off the rails in the opposite direction. So I just hope we all don't lose our jobs.
So let's go on to Twitter here and see if there's any questions. Do you guys have any
Spoiler,
questions
there
on
are.
Twitter you would like to?
Let me see.
Nathaniel Foga asks, "Hey everyone, what's your guys' favorite convention to go to this decade? This decade?
This decade that was us.
Convention to go to this decade?
Yeah. What was your favorite convention that you?
Well,
went
we
to
know what it was.
this
Oh.
decade. My convention rankings are by the social interactions I had way more so than the actual convention content.
Yeah,
We're talking
same.
about
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
If we're talking about convention content, actually, I don't know if it changes at all. I like pony conventions way more than multimedia conventions. It just feels homier. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, homie.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably all the BronyCons were awesome, except for the one that was in 2012 summer
Yeah.
that I hated because
Because you had to deal with those people.
Oh yeah.
You say you're never
How
gonna
many
see it
bathroom
again.
breaks did we go on getting to New Jersey? Like 7 bathroom breaks. I was like, why? Drive. Y'all had the bladders of an ant. Holy
like-
shit!
Just
You're
use
not
a
going across
fucking
the
Gatorade
country.
bottle. Yeah.
Like Paleo and I, when we drive to Baltimore, we do it in 1 stop or 0. And
Yeah.
we're like, what? Oh,
even
that's the difference.
even to Atlanta, we do it like 1 or 0.
right.
Mm.
Like, speaking of which, like I do really like MomoCon. I like that it's sort of become more of a meeting place for all the cartoon people. So
Mhm.
yeah, MomoCon's great.
I do like MomoCon. It's just like, I guess it's a little silver. I don't know if silver is the right word, but I'll use it anyways. When I walk into the dealer room at MomoCon, I just see just anime. Anime is an incredibly
Yeah.
broad, just like idea. And I'm just like, man, I don't jive with about 85-90% of the stuff in this dealer room. When you walk into a pony dealer room, you're like, man, I'm home. I don't know, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a completely different feeling, and I really value that from PonyCons. I don't know. I
Mhm.
do still like MomoCon though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mo, that's fine.
Probably BronyCon is my favorite from the decade though.
Yeah. And it'll stay in the decade.
Yeah, it'll stay here.
Let's see. Not a question, but here's some fan art for Pillar Steno. But he's supposed to be. Oh, it's a Whooper from Random Bun. Oh, that's cute. Do
you like Whooper?
Deli18 asking, did you see Scott the Waz video about subscription services? I did. It was hilarious. I love Scott the Waz.
Scott the Waz, the best Christian boy there is.
I've been meaning to watch that video. I haven't gotten around to it yet, though.
Nathaniel Foga asking, how would you guys describe this decade for you?
It started off as a train wreck and ended up as a train not wreck.
Hey,
There you go.
There you go. It took me from average to spectacular. I don't know.
I went from 0 to hero.
Zero to hero. I went from dud to stud. There you go.
Shut up.
I was working at Burger King. I remember that. That shit was horrible. That was terrible.
Jax, what are your opinions about Burger King fries?
The original. Okay, so like there are different versions that they've had. Yeah, because like no, there were different versions of the fries. Like before, they used to have like these extra crispy, crunchy ones, but then like somewhere along the line, they switched them out for like these more like potato ones. And they just, to me, like unless you have salt on them or use like stuff, they're not good by themselves. Like you need like extra. You need something to make them good. Like they're not just like, oh, I don't know, fucking Arby's where you get like a curly fry and you eat it and like, oh my god, this is really good. Just by the fry itself. Like it's not one of those type of fries.
Word. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. A good fry doesn't need
Salt or seasoning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just needs a good potato.
Citriloquist asking, what are your thoughts on Terry Bogard being in Smash?
It's awesome, but I'm an SNK fanboy, so well.
Yeah.
Where's my?
Smash is a game for good boys and girls.
Oh, tell that to Bayonetta. Also tell that to Solid Snake, and tell that to that sexy Samus, skimpy ass, war wearing slave.
But yeah, it's mainly the Japanese rating board they were like, because they've had problems with them before adding in characters, so they're like, we just don't want to deal with it. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The only reason they can vote in Bayonetta is because she doesn't. How does it work?
She uses her hair.
She doesn't use her hair. She doesn't make her clothes out of her hair or whatever. However it works, I forget. Because, in the game when you call out the demon or whatever, it's like
her hair like goes off.
Clothes.
Yeah.
But they just didn't do that in Smash, or they just
they did
that attack.
Yeah, when you do like
the screen goes up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it goes up. But you see it like going off her. Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
But Bayonetti, Bayonetti.
That's what Mario calls her.
Yeah. No, but Bayonetta doesn't bounce like Mai. Her idle stance isn't like bouncy.
Oh, yeah, Mai's idol has always been super bouncy.
Yeah, baby.
Excuse you, ma'am.
She's talking to me for a second.
Ryan asking thoughts on the Invisible Man trailer. I didn't know the trailer was out.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I thought it was pretty good. I like the fact that they're making like classic monsters, because I mean I really like Hollow Man. Hollow Man's one of the movies that I like watched all the time when I was a kid, but then I really watched the original one too, the original Invisible Man, where he like had bandages and sunglasses and stuff like that. So this one is really intriguing to me because it's just like the way they even show it in the trailer is just like the person who's doing all the Invisible Man stuff is just stalking this one woman who like was his lover, and he was like, you know what, no, I'm gonna make this bitch crazy, and so he just like is following her around and just like doing this stuff. And it's just like it's a very interesting story to me, like to see where they're going with it, because he's going to be doing all this stuff that makes her seem like the crazy one instead of like people know, oh, there's an invisible man going around. It's just like, oh, I have to prove that there is a guy sitting there. Like there's this one scene in the trailer where she's like sitting in a corner across from the room, and then this person comes in and like, what's going on? He's like, there's someone sitting right there. And then you just see like the indentation in the couch, and that's to me is like horrifying. It's just like, oh, this person's just staring at. He's just like, oh.
Got a super chat from Malik Webster again. I noticed that on the current Toon Class bracket, you guys haven't talked about the Danger Doom album that Adult Swim produced. So thoughts? I have not listened to it. Jax,
make
have
it
you?
fast. Yeah, make a fast break. That'll be the last mistake you'll ask, and make is what you get for messing with Master Shake. Yes, I love that. Theme to Monster Cross, trying to watch Adult Swim. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I love that song. That is such a good song. Danger Doom was great.
Ryan on Twitter asking, in honor of Sesame Street's 50th anniversary, what's your favorite Sesame Street memory and favorite Sesame Street song? I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
11, 12,
Yeah.
12. That one's just that's iconic at this point. Like I think everyone knows that freaking. It's just like so catchy.
Yeah. My favorite's probably "Put Down the Ducky." That's my favorite Sesame Street song. It's a good song.
My favorite Sesame Street scene is That's funny too. I like that's one scene with like Kermit and Cookie Monster where he's just like, it's round and it's orange, round and orange. It's like, it's round and it's orange. And like that whole scene cracks.
Is it a cookie?
No, it's not a cookie. That cracked me up as a kid.
Yes.
That cracked me up so bad. So yeah, that was my favorite. Or that episode where Cookie Monster was trying to say, like, he was trying to like have his cookies, but people kept taking them from him. He's like, now I have this cookie and now it is gone. He like sings the whole song about it. That was good.
From Rod's Variety here on Twitter. Hey guys, what are your favorite films of the decade? I think we talked about it a bit last time, or it might have been the Serum Perfect podcast, but Lego Movie is one of my favorites of the decade. Arrival, I really like.
Zootopia. Arrival's fucking amazing.
Yeah, Arrival's great.
Mad Max.
Yeah.
Fury Road. Mad Max Fury Road. It was the best action movie of this decade, bar none. I fucking love it. That's my personal opinion.
Okay.
You passionate about that one?
I will die on that hill. Mad Max Fury Road is one of the most perfect movies to come out this decade. It just doesn't make sense. Why does a Mad Max sequel, a decade or two after it's Mad Max fucking Thunderdome, which was a meh movie. Fury Road's perfect. It's visual storytelling at its best. I fucking love it. I will die on that hill.
Okay.
Gotta die on that hill. Other people on that
I
hill.
want to die.
Okay. Let me see. All right.
But
All right,
yeah,
so-
real talk, Zootopia is definitely one of the best.
Yeah, Zootopia is one of the best. So I have mine because someone asked me on
I
Twitter.
saw you post
Realized
your
Yeah.
list on it.
Okay, so 2010, Kick-Ass is literally my favorite movie of all time. So that's my favorite movie. 2011,
Kick-Ass is really good.
Kick-Ass is my favorite movie of all time. I love that movie. 2011, The Raid Redemption. This movie ruined mainstream movie fights for me because if you watch any fight after watching The Raid, you're just like, okay, they look so slow and unskilled. It doesn't matter how cool the choreography is. Like, no, bullshit. Like, if you watch The Raid, it's just like, these motherfuckers, they know what the fuck they doing. So they make all the shit, like, look organic and fluid. And it's just best fight scenes of the decade. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I will die on that hill. So, let's see.
Everyone's trying to die on hills today.
Yes. 2012, Cabin in the Woods. 2013, Pain Game.
That's a good one. You're right.
2014, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. 2015.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Planet of the Apes trilogy was like as good as it was. Like,
I know, right?
Yeah.
It was really good. How about disappointments? Disappointments for the decade? I'll tell you right now. The Hobbit.
Yeah,
Oh
Hobbit.
yeah, the Hobbit trilogy.
2015, Peanuts
Star
movie.
Wars.
2016, Zootopia. 2017, Thor Ragnarok. 2018, Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse. GOAT. There you go. Boom.
Yeah, Spider-Verse is definitely
Goat.
up there.
GOAT.
top.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing
I'll
some.
die on that hill too.
I'm seeing some of the.
Fuck.
I'm seeing some of the chat that I really like Inside Out, Whiplash. I really like.
Inside Out isn't that good. I'm sorry, it's good, but it's not like best of the decade good.
Wait, which one?
Inside Out.
How dare you?
This was a weak decade for Pixar.
Would you say Inside Out is the best?
Toy
one
Story
that they
3
had?
came out
Yeah.
at the beginning of this decade. That was like one of the best fucking Pixar movies of all time.
I still think that the previous decade was like.
Because I think Inside
they're
Out is the
golden
best one they
years.
had this decade. Like this is the first time I've heard this from you, saying Inside Out isn't that great.
Well, hold on, hear me out. I don't think it's as good as Up or Wall-E or whatever, but okay, let me rephrase this. This decade was more of a letdown for Pixar than compared to the standard they set during the previous decade.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that.
I think that this was, and I'm hopeful moving forward because I think they realize this, where they're like, we need to make more original content, which they are. Onward and Soul, I have mixed feelings. We'll see how it goes. That being said, making original content isn't a silver bullet because The Good Dinosaur was also average. Looked beautiful, but was average. Coco was great. I think I prefer Coco over Inside Out. But it's a close race. But they were also talking about the same decade that released Cars 2 and Brave. So I don't know. I've got mixed feelings. Cars 3 it was average. Okay. I thought Disney was better this decade.
Yeah, Disney did have a lot of good stuff.
Okay, you know what, Paleo? I'll eat my words right now. I take it back. Inside Out was the best Pixar movie of this decade. You're right.
Okay.
I
told you.
I have a small.
You can't even just take it.
Take it. Because I don't know. He's never said that before. So I'm like.
Paleo is
all the other times he's praised Inside Out. So I don't. It came out of nowhere.
There are moments where Paleo will just shit on people and then sneeze and it hurts. I was once walking through Baltimore. There's a homeless person. Paleo's like, "Achoo! Fuck you, bitch!" and then walks away.
He's got Tourette's now. Okay.
And that broke my heart. Paleo's a racist and also a simp.
Okay. Well, me and Hiro, we should
leave right now. Podcast.
From this decade, the 5, they're all animated. I'm such an animated person. But a Silent Voice, Zootopia, Into the Spider-Verse, Song of the Sea, and Ernest and Celestine. Those are
Song of the Sea is one of my favorites. It's like my favorite. It's my favorite 2D animated movie this decade.
That was a good sequel to Song of the South.
Yes. A whole lot less racist.
Sorry.
0.
Oh god. Somebody asked me a question. Ventriloquist. Evan Emanuel. Okay. Said, "Hey Hero, have you ever dabbled in 3D modeling software like Maya, Blender, 3ds Max, etc.? I used Blender for about a month before I realized that I am not visually artistically inclined. It's just I'm not. I did animate someone else's pony model in Blender though. I made it wave and I made it sit down and I made it talk. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's a lot of work. Oh my gosh, what is it called? UV mapping? Oh, kill me. That was so awful. I hated it. What, unwrapping? Unwrapping. That was the thing that I hated the most. Unwrapping can jump off a bridge.
Damn.
Yes. It was hard. I thought 3D modeling was rather difficult. I did have a good time animating that pony though. That was fun.
So another similar question here from Lindsay Rapasarda. What's your favorite DreamWorks movie?
Favorite DreamWorks movie? Oh, Kung Fu Panda 2.
Kung Fu Panda 2.
Yeah, that is really great. I'm not sure if I like that one or How to Train Your Dragon more.
I will say I do like Tai Lung as a more formidable villain, even though the Peacock, Gary Oldman Peacock, was great as like, oh, he did a lot of
He's
effed
so
up stuff.
evil.
He was so evil, but like Tai Lung was more intimidating with what he was able
Yes.
to do. So yeah, so
Physically more intimidating. Yeah.
I like physical villains. When you're like more physical and you can fuck up the hero, I like that a bit more than just like, oh, I got a gun, bam.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Ryan on Twitter asking, so you might have heard that the acclaimed modern masterpiece, Playing with Fire, has a lot of pony references. Would you watch it because of that?
Yeah, I actually want to kind of see
his review.
I did too.
And so after his review, no, I would not watch it at all. I have no interest.
I just want to see that scene and leave.
As soon as he said the way in which it was implemented into the movie, I was like, that sounds cringy. I don't want to watch that at all.
Can I run something by you guys? Okay, I'm gonna hit you right now. The biggest disappointment of this decade, by far, Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen a show be so bad in its conclusion that it retroactively destroys its fandom. I left everything Game of Thrones related after the finale. I'm done. I'm like, this was so shitty that I don't want to go back and rewatch season 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever. I'm done. Because I know it all leads up to a massive shit show that is so unsatisfying. They fucked up on a scale that is legendary and infamous. And I think that's remarkable. Because Star Wars, the prequel trilogy, not that great. There's some good parts about it, but enough bad parts to outweigh it by a long shot. The sequel trilogy feels kind of corporate and marketed, but not enough to the point where it destroys the how fun the original trilogy is. Oh, it's the Battle of Hoth. It's awesome. It's cool. But the Battle of whatever from Game of Thrones, I don't want to watch it because I know that it's all for nothing. And that is a remarkable feat of just how incompetent the whatever those idiot directors were.
D&D.
I hope that this follows them for the rest of their life, because what they did is unforgivable, because they did it for themselves to rush it out. And I think that was incredibly selfish to a degree that is, like, I wouldn't say unforgivable because it's not like someone was murdered, but to take a franchise that was so amazing and then just shit on it and then say, all right, bye. That to me is like worthy of you having your career stained for the rest of your existence. So yeah, I think that's deserved. You reap what you sow. Make your bed, now lie in it. And I obviously I'm still salty about it because I was so excited for this season. I was like, oh, this will be great. We'll see what happens with the White Walkers. And then it was just a letdown after letdown after letdown. And then when the show was over, I was like, that's it? That's the end?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I watched it with Saber. We watched it at the same time when I was visiting him, and we were like laughing at stuff. We were like, what?
Yeah, we were screaming. We're like, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah. It was bad. It was bad.
Oh no.
I am curious to see what happens with the rise of the Skywalkers or whatever it's called. So
yeah.
We'll see.
So speaking of being salty, so a name of my friends on Twitter asking, what are your thoughts on Game Freak lately, where they have been barraged by the hate from their fans and their confidence and morale at an all-time low? They said that
low?
Yeah, they said the morale was at an all-time low at Game Freak. They didn't say why though. Which it could be because of the National Dex thing. It could be because like the management is bad at Game Freak right now, because it sounds like it is. Because from what I've read is that they don't want to hire more people because they don't want any miscommunication, which is dumb.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But and also the game got leaked. That's probably the main reason why, because like, oh, the game's leaked. But I don't really like that people are just defending Game Freak so much, because it's like these are like the same people that like yell at Disney all the time. So I just don't understand. Like, companies aren't your friends. They're not your friends. They don't care about like your feelings or anything. Like, I feel bad for the people that like generally like work there and they're in this position where like, well, what do we do? But yeah, it sounds like a lot of the management and stuff at Game Freak is just really off. And to me personally, I did a video with Tom a while back talking about how I've been sort of disenfranchised with Pokemon ever since X and Y. Because ever since they did the 3D, I've been like, the main games just haven't been for me anymore. And there's a bunch of changes that came out of the leaks that sound like they're doing some quality of life changes, but then taking like a million steps back with other things. So,
listen, I gave up on Pokemon decades ago when I wanted to become a man.
Yeah, you're a Gen 1er though.
Yeah, you right and proud.
Well, I told myself after G1, I said, if they make a dolphin Pokemon, then I'll come back. Paleo, what's happening? Jax and I stand proud as G1ers, where we're like,
yeah,
Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. What's this? A fucking ice cream Pokemon? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Proud G1er in the year.
Proud G1er.
Proud.
Like, what are you
Proud.
doing?
Proud.
Yeah, proud.
Jax Blade. Hey, man.
Yes.
Remember those ghost Pokemon? They're badass.
They were fucking badass. They had a
God.
There were only 3!
They had a ghost one, and they had a
Badass.
fucking big tooth
Remember-
one. That shit was awesome.
Fucking 65-year-old men. Oh my
Jack,
god.
Jack,
Okay,
I lost
boomers.
my shit.
Yeah.
When I saw these baby Pokemon people talking about these new evolutions, I laughed. I'm like, fuck off, dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out,
Nothing
dude.
beats Jolteon, you weirdo.
Jolteon is goat, man. Get the
Yeah, Jolteon is
I mean,
good.
I agree, but like,
Oh, no,
always been
it's-
my favorite.
It's the 20th God Pokemon.
Ooh,
Ooh.
oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Wait. You wish there was a 20th. There are 49 of those motherfuckers. 49.
Paleo.
What?
Why?
We love you. We're goofing on you.
Yeah, but yeah, this is gonna be the this is gonna be the this is gonna be the first generation where I don't get a mainline game though.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, Digimon will take you with open arms.
I mean, yeah, like there's that double pack of the Digimon game on Switch. I'll probably get. Speaking of Digimon, we just got a super chat from Enigma Prince saying, "So Jax, why does
Nice.
Claire not appreciate Digimon?"
Okay, so this is what happened. We were at the panel at frickin' Ciderfest, and I like come down. I'm like asking people, "What's your favorite Digimon?" All right, what's this? And then like I go to Claire and I'm like, "Claire, what's your favorite Digimon?" She's like, "What even is a Digimon?" And I was just like, "What? What? How the bitch? What the fuck?" Did you say? I was just like, what?
You need Bella, bitch.
She calls herself that. So, anyways, I just was like, "What the hell?" And then we got into this huge argument, and it lasted all the weekend. And then it like exploded on Twitter. So, yeah, that was funny. But yeah, that's why she doesn't appreciate it, because she didn't know what they were.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So going back to the Pokemon thing, I was just thinking like they really need more years between generations, for Pokemon. Like instead of having it like every 2 to 3 years, have it like every 5 years. So it'd be fine. Yeah.
Paleo, it's money.
I know.
Sorry.
Money's sweeter than money.
You are from a quality point of view practical, but these companies are going to go. Well, here's the scary thing about companies, is that they always want to go up in their numbers, even if they stabilize to a point where it's incredibly profitable and they're making that shit ton of money. They're still going to go, "Oh, that's nice. Can we make more?" It's like that scene from the Boondocks. Don't you have enough money? No. That's how it is, though. And it breaks my heart because at that point, you're sacrificing quality. It's very rare to find leadership and companies who are willing to actually like pace themselves. So you're right. Pokemon should be every 5 years, but good luck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. A gen every 10 years. Like
What's gonna be
actual
next year?
generation.
Are there gonna be Pokemon stands next time?
Wow.
All right, let me refresh here and see what questions we got on Twitter.
Refresh.
You guys get any questions?
Yeah, let me look.
Oh, Oziel asking, what do you think about the new season of Rick and Morty? I haven't seen the new episode
It's
yet.
good.
I still haven't seen the last 4 episodes of season 3.
I have a question for you guys. It's about
What?
related. If you could live in a fictional universe, which one would
Monster
it be?
Musume. Monster Musume.
Just because you want to get with your snake girlfriend?
Yeah, I want to go in the snake pit.
What if she was full on human? Would you
Yes.
still be? Okay.
Yes, I'd smash.
So
It wouldn't be as fun, but I'd smash.
I'm curious, how much of the
What
snake
is
stuff?
fun? What?
Because, dude, you have sex with human women anytime you want. It's just like a snake. I'm not a furry, people. Okay, it's just like that'd be interesting. What were you saying?
Well, all right, now I'm curious, Paleo and Hero, where would you go? Any fictional universe?
So many anime universes
Are
just, like,
dangerous.
asking to die. Like,
Hmm.
oh.
What about you, Paleo?
I don't know.
Do you want to go to? What if you got like? Okay, so how about the? What if you say we're born in My Hero Academia, but you had like a fucking OP quirk, so you don't have to worry about like, oh, I'm not in danger.
No,
But you don't have to worry about
sleeping.
danger.
I'm sleeping, and Endeavor's mad at me. He comes in and kills me. Like,
But no, I'm saying you don't have to worry about it. Like it's a quirk that keeps you alive no matter what. Like about like, oh,
because my family doesn't have that quirk, so they might die.
oh, well, I thought your family didn't go with you to the fictional universe.
My fictional universe family, my friends.
Okay, fine. Freaking Mr. Wholesome Man again. I gotta have a fictional family living with me.
What if you like bad friend? Fucking, he don't even have a quirk, and fucking Mr. Hands Man with the death, like grabs his neck and he just dies. Like,
Okay.
it doesn't matter how OP your quirk is. Now you're grieving, right?
Can I be real with you guys? So, I would absolutely love it if I could go to the Shire and have a nice warm hearth,
Meal.
a nice big meal. Yeah, be well fed, and
Yeah, hero.
and like honestly though, just invite a bunch of friends over and be like, let's feast, let's eat, and then smoke our pipes on the front porch and just talk about wizards. Like,
But then the Witch King show up.
shut the fuck up, man.
But I mean, that happened in the movie. This is.
I'm gonna tell them it's a gated community. Thank you.
Gated.
community in the
Boy, I'm 5'9" and I can step over a hobbit gate. Okay.
The gate's like a fucking garden gate.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Next question.
All right, we have a couple of
next
super
question.
chats here from Emperor Tiger Sadar. Jax, you gonna do a SWAT cat stuff like the tunes?
Do it, bro.
You know, I haven't seen SWAT Cat since I was 10, so I don't remember. Did they train at all, or were they just? I thought they just flew jets.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And flew jets. Yeah, I don't remember if T-Bone was jacked or not.
I thought there was a skinny one and the sort of.
Yeah, it's Razor
like-
and T-Bone. Yeah, those two.
Yeah, because one of them reminds me of freaking what's the dude from Megas XLR? God, I'm blanking on his name right now.
It does remind me of him.
Yeah, he reminds me of him from Coop. Yeah, Coop from Megas XLR. Yeah.
And then there's another super chat here from
Soundboard.
saying it was
Hey!
great. It was great seeing all of you at Ciderfest. Thank you.
So much cool, dude.
Yeah.
I like him. It's been a pleasure knowing him throughout the years.
Yeah, dude, you're
Yeah.
awesome, bro.
I showed the cell that you gave me earlier, the animation cell.
The one that fought Gohan.
No, shut up. I knew
Yeah.
you were gonna say that.
Hold on. I have a question for you guys.
What?
I'm going to say a quick fire rapid round.
Yeah.
I'll say the name of a restaurant. You tell me what you think of their chicken nuggets.
Okay.
Oh, they're chicken nuggets.
Wendy's.
What the heck
edible.
happened to Hero's webcam?
He's
I don't know,
there.
That's all on you. I'm good.
Yeah,
It's-
I see him.
For some reason, like Jax is fine, but Heroes is all weird right now.
I see a handsome young man with earbuds. He's
Yeah,
fun.
like look on the live stream. You'll see what I'm talking about.
I see a handsome
I see what
man
you're saying.
with beautiful teeth.
I see
Oh
a
my gosh,
handsome
you want to go
dude.
to Zero Note Skyma's universe? Why?
Oh god, I see his webcam. It's blurring out on YouTube. But all right, I'll tell you right now, guys. I know that they currently are in the best like graces of people, but Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets, I love them. I love them. It's so good.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good.
Popeye sandwich was it as good as they say it is?
Okay, the thing is, I'm biased because Popeyes is literally my favorite food. I don't say that often because of stereotypes, but yeah, I love Popeyes fried chicken. So the thing is, it was a good sandwich. Like it was one of those sandwiches I've been. I was, damn, this is a good sandwich, but it wasn't anything like, oh my god, I gotta go stab someone and rob them for a sandwich or something like that. Like it was good and it was very filling, but it wasn't anything I was like, I'm gonna go hurt someone over this. Like
That's ludicrous. When I saw those reports. By the way, whenever you guys come visit during New Year's, I'm gonna cook you guys up a storm.
Okay.
You're gonna cook us?
Food. I'm gonna cook you guys a storm.
Oh,
He's gonna eat us.
I'm already
very
burnt. They don't even taste good.
Hey,
Yeah.
take my muscle and put it on your muscle. Is that what they say?
Waddles on Twitter asking, if so disappointed with Star Versus, have you seen the new season of She-Ra? If not, go watch it. It's great.
So this is the thing. I watched She-Ra for first season, 2 seasons. Now the thing is, like a lot of people, I hate, but to me, it is. There are some parts I think are very entertaining, and there's just like, okay, that's good. But there are some parts that are just like, that's not for me. That's more for the people. And then there's like it's certain things in the show where I'm just like, okay, I think it's cool. But they got a Masters of the Universe show coming out now, and I'm just like, that's the only reason I was really watching it. I'm just gonna be completely real. I thought like He-Man was gonna show up eventually, like the old '80s show, and let me be honest, I haven't got to season.
You looking at it with a hetero lens?
Yes, I'm wearing my hetero lens because I'm a male. Yes, dude. Okay. But it is a good show. Go ahead, Derek.
There's no place that I want to go that's not dangerous. I'ma just say.
Are you still on this question?
I was thinking about it.
Hero's going to go to the universe of the Rescuers.
Down under.
He's gonna go down under, lad.
That's where I want to go.
Why don't you just go be friends with Mrs. Brisby? You're not. The rats can't hurt you. You're a human.
Universe? No, that place is.
Dude.
You're a human.
Hero.
You're OP.
Hero. Go be a rodent in that universe. Miss Brisby's single. She's looking for a good pounding. Go give it to her.
No, you should just be a human. Like I don't know why. Like if you were a human in Secret Nim, I'm like, what the? Why you gotta be scared of a fucking bird?
Bro, Miss Brisby's gonna be like, I'm gonna call babysitter up. Let's go hit up the movie. I'm gonna give you a good time. She's like, I want you to be happy.
I think you've been watching too many of them shitty.
Yeah, she like does that fucking thing.
She's gonna be blinking her eyes real slowly and be like,
yeah,
I haven't felt like this since Jonathan. So.
Yeah, she'll be like that thumper rabbit thing, and then like years later she'll be like doing your thing to like.
Oh my god.
we're all a bunch of old fucking idiots talking about furries, and I love it. You know what's great is I remember as a kid being like, man, I'm gonna be so sad when I grow up and watch the news and sports, and I'm like 31 watching cartoons like a fucking loser. Yeah,
I think the Looney Tunes world would be really interesting to live in. Actually, like
Space Jam.
Looney Tunes 2011.
Dude, I would love to just go to Space Jam and bang a little bunny. That'd be so awesome.
Yeah, you want to slam dunk her?
Yeah, I would. Yes, I would. I'll do it on the court in front of an audience.
What you do this and then just like shove a basketball straight in there? Like,
well, you see how like far they stretch. They're fucking Looney Tunes.
This is a Christian program.
Next question.
How dare you, Jax? Lola Bunny is a
beautiful woman who deserves a strong man.
I'll be real with you guys right now.
Hero's not even.
Out of all of the Disney princesses, I think.
Did you drink? Are you drinking?
Yeah, he is. You know he is.
Okay.
You know damn well he is.
Okay, guys, I might be approaching alcoholic levels. I don't know. I have to keep this in check. Move on. Next question.
Next question. Super chat from Malik Webster. Have any of you guys been watching The Forge on Toonami?
The Forge, like
Yep.
from Star Trek?
What's
Is that one of those
Yeah.
things they do, like the intruder? Is that one of those type of things? Because if
what
it
is
is,
The
I'll
Forge
watch.
about?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know because they had this a thing with Tom. If it's one of those Tom storylines where like it's just based on like him, they had one recently and he got really damaged and he's been battle damaged ever since. So it's just like I don't know. If
Tom, after 20 years of running, after 20 running years on Toonami, feels like nothing has happened to them after the Intruder 3.
Yeah, because that's the
Oh,
one that fucked him up.
interesting.
That's
So
it
it's one of
fucked him
those.
up.
Everything changes when they're caught in the tractor beam. Tom is caught by a new villain, and the Clydes are destroyed. Sarah has no choice than to be a hero for herself and to go into the intruding spaceship.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. Did you guys
So
have any? Did you have a crush on My Valentine? No, that's from Yu-Gi-Oh. Who's the one from Cowboy Bebop? The girl.
Faye?
Faye.
Hey, Valentine.
I'll be real with you guys.
Wait, are Faye and Mai related?
No, I'm just stupid, but I had a crush on both of them. Remember when like?
Well, Mai had some tickle bitties.
Yeah, Mai actually had cleavage in the show for a while, but then like who was in charge? 4 Kids. They were like, no, get rid of it. Like hide
Stupid.
it.
She
Girls
is.
don't have cleavage. Get out of here.
Dude, did you see that new Scooby Doo thing with like Velma when she was like trying to get into the pool? Like there was like the pool was too cold, and then she went like this, and they actually
Wait.
showed like cleavage, and it was just like, what the? This is a kids movie, and they're just showing they're doing this. I was like, okay, but because boobs are natural and boobs
I'm
are
sorry,
beautiful.
but that seems like it demonizes it. Like, oh my god, like girls have cleavage. Big fucking whoop! It's a part of their body. Like, it's your
Yeah.
fault for sexualizing it to such a degree. If you can't see cleavage and not slobber, then that's fucking on you. Like, calm down.
Yeah, like
I'm with you on that one.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
So yeah, The
Oh,
Forge from Toonami.
Great.
Apparently it was announced at MomoCon this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Convention.
Well, we don't go to MomoCon for the panels.
There's only like one major panel we went to. Like me and Hero went to go see the Charles Martinet panel.
Mm.
I went to some of ProZD's panel, and then I went to Jax and Katie's panel, which was, funnily enough, the most interesting panel at the entire.
Thank you. We have a big one planned for next year, so
Even
it's gonna be
more interesting than the ones that me and Saber were on.
I didn't go see any of the ones you guys were on.
Oh
Hero, that hurts my feelings.
dunk.
yeah.
I go to like 3 or 4 panels for you guys every single pony convention. Don't even add me. Like
Yeah, but the MomoCon conventions are different. We talk about different things other than ponies.
Oh my god.
I was spilling my guts on the panel for you specifically, and you.
We're gonna do that next year.
Uh-huh.
If
Yeah,
you're
I'm
not
gonna
there.
keep you
You're gonna what now? Call me out?
Yeah, I'll be like, "Where's Hero?"
At a
He
ProZD
wasn't at
panel.
our pony panel. That
I
says
wasn't.
something. Yes, man. I wasn't there. Like, he went to my panel, so I don't care. He enjoyed my panel the most, so I'm happy.
Do you guys think muffins are overrated?
Depends
Where
on
did
which
this
kind of
come
muffin you're
from?
talking about.
No, like hear me out though. Like,
Why?
no, like legit though. Like, do you guys think? I mean, okay, like out of baked goods in general, which one?
They're just naked cupcakes. That's all they are.
Well, I don't know. Like, after you eat the top part of a cupcake, it's kind of like, well, where do I go from here? Do we eat the rest? Like,
Yes.
Yes, that's,
That's
what
what
you
you
go
do.
from there.
That's what you do. What the fuck are you gonna do with it? Oh, well, I'm done.
throw it away. It doesn't have icing. Or what about like?
You know you don't eat the paper, right?
Yeah. What are your all's opinion on cookie cake?
It's delicious.
I actually hate it.
I really love it.
Hero. For real?
It's so like you eat one bite and you're like, okay, I'm full of sweets. I can't do this anymore.
Chat, is Hero wrong? Tell us right now. If Hero
Is
sauce
my
is wrong.
opinion incorrect? I forgot we're on the internet, so it can be.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, with overwhelming force, you can.
Yeah, Martin Scorsese.
How about
Oh my God.
what about root beer floats? Oh, last one. I swear to God, and I'll leave you all alone.
They're good. I like them.
I don't like ice cream in my soda.
Dude, Race Best fucking when we went to Dick's not Dick's. There's a barbecue place called Dick's. I guess there's a lot of restaurants called Dick's apparently. And it's
a lot of dicks.
So
That's
there
what they
was one in
serve.
Georgia. I went with Matt one time when he was visiting in Georgia when he was doing his like across the USA tour.
Yeah.
And like when I went with Race before, because the ice cream there is for free. Like you can get as much as you want. Race will take his big ass like 32-ounce cup of root beer and just pour ice cream in it. I'm like, Race, stop! That's like 1,200 calories. Stop! And he'll just fix himself up a massive root beer float, and it breaks my heart because it's gonna break his cholesterol. But, it's like whatever. But like, what are y'all's opinion on root beer floats?
I
They
don't
taste
like
good.
them. I don't like them.
Okay. Haley, what about you?
What?
Root beer
Root beer
I
floats.
think I've only had one once. So, like a long time ago.
I'm sorry, Billy, but your picture kind of bugged out on the stream where your face froze in place, but your eyes were blinking like a robot, like an animatronic. I continue. I'm sorry.
All right, so a couple more questions here on Twitter from Waddles. Waddles, we already talked about playing with fire a little bit.
Yeah, it's bad for you. You'll burn yourself.
Yeah, the movie where it has pony references in it.
Oh, yeah, that one wrestler you can't see is in it.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
you just can't see him. Another one from Ozial. Thoughts on Arctic Dogs being the worst opening weekend to this date?
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's an achievement.
quite an achievement. Because, like, relative to its budget, it...
Like you did worse than Norm of the North. Like
Yeah.
you gotta hold that for the rest of ever.
Yeah,
Forever,
Saber, you went to
ever?
go see that.
Yep, and it was awful. It was terrible, guys. And I don't know why. I think I made more money with my review than the actual movie made with its actual. But damn,
$3 whole.
hold on.
Super chat from Del18 asking thoughts on Konosuba: The Legend of Crimson. I haven't watched it yet. I do want to watch it. It's the
Wait, there's a new Konosuba thing?
it's a movie that came out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, I want to watch it too.
Legend?
Yeah, if you're gonna watch it at any point, I want to watch it with you.
Okay, sure, definitely. Because you're the one who got me to watch Konosuba in the first place, so yeah.
Yeah.
Why is my laptop being so fucking hot right now? It's on the fucking table.
You were talking about Lola Bunny. It got a little hot and bothered.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I can't look at her for the next 20 days. Yeah, fuck.
The second you look at Lola Bunny, you just explode. Like you
Yeah,
can't-
exactly. That's what happened last year with Mia.
Can't even handle a quick glance.
Nope. I cannot.
From Rod's Variety here on Twitter, one more question: do you like K-pop?
Yeah. But I don't like the fandom.
It's an on and off thing. Is there a fandom for a
Yeah.
genre?
Oh, dude, don't get that started. No, don't.
There's a huge
Bad.
Y'all made
fandom
a
for
face.
K-pop.
That is the fucking thing you do not want to.
Yeah.
Like, every fandom that you've ever thought of before, like, oh, that can be a bit toxic.
They like invade Twitter tags for whatever reason, like Twitter hashtags. They'll just like, if it's not even related to K-pop at all, they'll just like K-pop.
Who fucking
like-
cares? K-pop's overrated.
I like
I like J-pop.
I like Girls' Generation and Shiny, and that's
Moana?
about it.
From
Yes,
Moana,
from
yeah.
Moana. There's one more, but I'm forgetting who it is. But yeah, there's
BTS?
some Blackpink. They make some nice songs too. Yeah, some K-pop's nice. I'm not crazy about it, but some of it's nice.
All right, we don't have any more questions on Twitter
BTS is
here,
like the best
and
band.
so I guess we can end the show at the moment. Oh wait, we got one more.
Unpopular opinions with Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we got one more super chat. Unpopular.
Dude, I
opinion
love
of
Thanksgiving so much. It's Christmas without all of the stupid present obligations.
Yeah,
Like, don't get me wrong. I think I like buying presents and seeing my family and friends smile. But Thanksgiving is like, hey, let's just meet up and throw the football around and eat some food.
Here's my unpopular opinion with Thanksgiving. Turkey isn't that great. Ham is delicious.
Absolutely agreed.
Yeah.
Absolutely agreed.
Like,
Here's my own.
anytime I get like Thanksgiving ham, like the ham is like super good, but turkey's
Here's
like,
mine.
eh.
I want to hear Jax.
Whatever.
Jax, go on. I want to hear it, Jax.
My unpopular opinion is, I prefer mac and cheese stuffing and mashed potatoes over any Thanksgiving food. Those are just if you give me
Jax,
that.
you're right. This is groundbreaking. To be honest, it's I get stuck when folks are like, "Oh, let's get the cranberry sauce." I'm like, "Ew." Like,
Yeah, disgusting.
nice moist turkey, or better yet, a nice slice of ham with some macaroni, cheese, mashed potatoes, maybe some green beans. Oh, dude, pass me a bun, put a roll of some butter on it. Fuck yeah. And then slice me up some pumpkin pie. I'm going to sit here on the couch and watch some movies and get ready for Christmas. Fuck yeah. That's
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. I'm good.
Yeah, I like to feast.
I will fully acknowledge that, like, holy shit, this is a holiday based on genocide. But it's sorry.
That's
Who's
like
good?
not what people use it for anymore, though. Like no one's out there like, yeah, genocide holiday.
Thanksgiving is pregame for Christmas, my friend. That's what it is.
It's the middle child.
But
literally.
it's like the introduction act, but the introduction act's actually better than the person who's actually performing. You know, like.
No, you think Thanksgiving is better than Christmas?
Oh my God! Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean,
absolutely. But then
okay,
again, I absolutely don't really like Christmas at all. After I grew up, I hate being obligated to spend money and be social. And like, if you're mad like around Christmas time, people are like, "Oh, it's a jolly time of year," and I'm just like, "Oh my God, whatever." Like,
The only thing I really hate
I
about
hate the
Christmas
expectations.
is the fact that there's Christmas music everywhere. I fucking hate it.
That's on you, bro. You have to kind of throttle
put in
Chill.
the headphones. No, obligatory spending is awful. Because like I guess like my biggest bills come in around that time, so like that stack on top of having to spend money on people's gifts is just ridiculous. I love, even though I'm introverted, I do love actually just like the social aspect of Thanksgiving. Everyone like eats their meals and then you're just like hanging around chatting with your family. You haven't seen them in a while and you just get to catch up and stuff. And then I don't know, it's nice. I love Thanksgiving.
too.
I like the food and the family. So yeah.
So-
Food in the family, yeah.
Yeah.
Food and family.
So speaking of which, so the next POS podcast is going to be,
The week of Thanksgiving.
yeah, basically. So the 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25th. Will be the next
We'll have
POS
watched
podcast.
Frozen. We'll have watched Frozen by then.
Yeah, we can talk about
Yay!
Frozen too.
And you
And Klaus.
Klaus.
Yeah, which comes out this Friday.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
It's been a good month for animation. I
Yeah.
look forward to seeing what comes from it.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next time on the POS podcast. Bye, everybody.
Bye.